Hello and welcome to PlayStation Racer. My name is Mitchell Morgan and today we are heading back to Brands Hatch for the second of 3 races that we're running at this track to complete all of the world circuits. Before I do that, I'm just going to pop into the options to make sure that we are on race difficulty normal, which we are, and that is a difficulty that we are using for all of these world circuit videos. So in the last video we did the Sunday Cup 500 in which we used the BMW M3, and that really prepared us for the next race, which is the FR Challenge 550. We're going to use that exact same car. We've got racing soft tyres on. Otherwise it's pretty much standard, as you can see on the screen there. We've got the weight reduction installed, carbon brakes, so my usual car tuning upgrades. We flew through the pack last time. Let's see if we can do the same this time at the European FR Challenge 550. So we're going to be running with the traction control off, and the first thing that we're looking for is this white line where we bury the brake pedal, getting it down into 3rd gear to come up the inside of that BMW. I don't know quite where that BMW was going. That 3 litre shot off the track for some strange reason. That was an easy overtake, which we'll take. 2nd gear for that one. So if you watch the last video, I'm actually driving this pretty much the same as last time. Just working our way through the traffic as cleanly as we can. It would be nice to get a clean race bonus if we can. I was starting to brake a little bit later for this corner as you're approaching the curb on the right hand side. The 3rd gear was the gear of choice for me through there. I tended to find that the car was quite nicely settled. We're up into 5th by this point, so we're not getting through the traffic quite as quickly as in the previous race, but still making really good headway. 3rd through there, and this is a section that I'm really not very good at, looking for that number 1 board, down into 3rd, taking loads of the curb there. Taking that curb much better than I did in the previous video, and then the same here, just down into 3rd and take loads of the curb. Don't run out too wide because of that gravel trap, and again we're looking for the number 1 board there, down into 3rd, use loads of curb. Now all of my overtakes there upset where the positioning of the car, so you have got to adjust things accordingly to where the cars are, but we have got into 1st place by the end of the 1st lap with 2 to go. So now all we've got to do at this point is keep it on the track. So looking for braking point between the 1 and the 2 board there, down into 3rd gear, being really careful not to go too wide. I tend to be a little bit more conservative. As we go under the bridge, we'll brake, get that down into 2nd gear for some rotation on this corner. I found 3rd would often find me going a little bit too wide. Leave it in 3rd as we bury the brake pedal along that curb. We can use all of this little runoff area on that particular corner to get us some more speed. Braking down to 3rd for this one as we approach that curb on the right hand side, and then up through the gears as quick as we can for the run to this box section that I really struggle with. So I'm tending to brake around about the 1 board or just before the 1 board, sometimes between the 2 and the 1. 3rd gear, trying to use the curb. Again with this one, braking just before the 1, getting right up over that curb so that we can straighten that corner as much as we can. And as we come into this one again, just looking for the number 1 board that's actually been crashed into at some point by somebody. Down into 3rd for this one, really use loads of curbs. One of the things that you will notice from this video, which I didn't do very well in the previous one, is just how much of the curb that you can use around this track, and that is key to trying to straighten some of these really tight corners on this track and enable you to get the power down quickly whilst not overshooting the exit of the corner. So we're on to the final lap. We are 13, nearly 14 seconds ahead of Benelli behind us. So a nice comfortable margin at the moment, and at this stage we can actually back off, but no, we're still setting fastest sector times, mainly because I'm learning more and more about this car on this track. For this video and the last one, I really did just get the car, jumped in it, and pretty much just run the race. These were very, very easy wins. All I needed to do was just adjust my braking and my turn-ins a little bit so I didn't run off the track. But these are very, very easy, and we've got a 1:32.7 for that second lap. Or we've got yellow flags at the moment, so somebody's had an incident. Watching just to make sure that we don't run into anybody rejoining the track. There's that bollard is still on the floor there. I haven't seen anything yet, so that must have just been a moment where somebody got off the road. But no, we've got another yellow. Oh, and there he is, just about to rejoin. So we just managed to get past him as he was coming on the track, which was very, very fortunate. So we'll have lapped one car in this particular race, which was a little bit unexpected. But we come across the line a full 22 seconds ahead of the car behind. A very, very easy win in this BMW M3 with this particular tuning setup. Fastest lap as well to cap things off. Did we get a clean race bonus? Well, we got first for the trophy. Yes, we did get the clean race bonus, so that's a full house, which is rather nice. So if you're having trouble with this particular race, which hopefully nobody is because it is very, very easy, then that is a tuning and a car that works really, really well, and I suspect you'll be able to do that on the hard setting as well. So if you found this video useful, please give it a thumbs up because it does help the channel, and if you're new around here, please help me by hitting that subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers before my birthday in July. That would be really, really nice. And if you are a current subscriber, thank you ever so much for continuing to support me. Your support is very, very much appreciated, and I really do value you following me. So that is this video for now. I'm not quite sure which track we'll be off to next. It's going to be another European one as we continue the European campaign. So please hit the bell button for notifications of when that video comes. In the meantime, I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.